So in this video I wanted to discuss a Babyshambles song that in my opinion should have or could have been a lot bigger, but for whatever reason was only played a few times live and was never released properly under the Babyshambles name. The song I'm talking about is I Wanna Break Your Heart featuring Dot Allison. Fortunately they actually played it on the night of the recorded Babyshambles gig in Manchester. Here's a clip. It was clearly a bit rough and ready, but when I caught up with drummer Gemma Clark, she explained why that was the case. I Wanna Break Your Heart, and watching the Manchester video again, it seemed like what you talking about last time, where Pete kind of throw you in the deep end and be like, right, we're playing this. Was that the case with that night?
Yeah, that was that. Do you know what? That song was never ever rehearsed. I think that time was. It's hard to remember exactly, but I think that was the first time we'd ever played it with me.
Wow.
I remember the pressure of like, oh, you're having a laugh. There's like 1,000+ people watching, and I don't know this song. You know, oh God.
You did well though.
Oh, you know, I actually watched that not long ago. I love that gig. Watching that on YouTube. Yeah, I can see there's a part where the boys are all turning around to speed up, and I'm like, oh, you know what I'm doing? Okay, just go with it. We did actually record it though, and it was I really put some effort into what I was playing. And at that point, I'd learned a new thing. I could go half time. So there's a bit in the verse where I go real half time, and I was so pleased with my bit. It's like sorry, drum speak. But that piece, I was so pleased with it. I still love it. It's a great song. It just never got the proper light of day, did it?
No, yeah, I remember first hearing it watching the Manchester gig and thinking that song should be massive. It's ace.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I read a story, or like I read something about it being recorded that well, I don't know, it's typical Babyshambles. It wasn't exactly straightforward, maybe. I don't know.
No, it was never discussed. It was never, okay, this is the structure, this is the song, you come in at this point, what do you want to play? None of that, nothing, just nothing. Just turn around halfway through the acoustic bit, and it was one of the songs in the acoustic segment of the tour. I was used to it. I knew the song to sing along. But to call me up halfway through that song, I was like, oh, no.
But what about go on, sorry.
It's a great song. It is really good song. The Pete and Dot vocals like that, it's great.
Yeah.
Great.
And when it came to recording it, then what was the story there?
Where was we? I feel like we was at Metropolis in South London, I think it is, or West London, Chiswick. But we was in there with Paul Wentworth, I think. But yeah, before we did the single, I mean, like I said, it's all very hazy. I actually have some video camera footage of that, again, that I was watching not long ago. But I don't even remember what we'd gone in to record. But I remember we did that like an afterthought. Oh, let's smash that one out, because it was a bit of a demo. And I think Drew's playing piano. It might be Dot on piano. It's a real hazy memory. But I just remember being absolutely made up with my drum beat. I was really happy.
The demo that Gemma is referring to I can't find anywhere, but she assures me that she has it on an old iPod, so hopefully that'll surface at some point. The song was actually recorded a few years later for a Dot Allison album, Room 7.5 in 2009. It has got a bit of a demo vibe to it, but you get more of a sense of the whole song. And there's some interesting production choices with bits of Doherty talking on the phone left in. You can listen to it on YouTube, so I'll put a link in the description. It was only recently that I realised that I Wanna Break Your Heart had inspired a Libertines song called Iceman, which was on their latest album in 2015. It has the same guitar intro and a similar riff throughout, but the main bulk of the song is very different, with a different melody. You can maybe speculate some of the lyrics are about that Allison, but that would be purely conjecture. But anyway, are you into the original song, or do you prefer what it became with the Libertines? Have your say in the comments.